Yeah, this video is going to really piss me off a lot, so I apologize if I get angry in advance, but if I had to write a script for this video, because if I was to just name off everything I hate about Warzone off the top of my head, it would take 8 hours to fucking make a coherent video with a lot of good, valid points. I really had to dig deep for this video, even though there are some obvious things that I could point out, but I'll get into those later. I just wanted to really fucking vent about this game because it pisses me off so much and I don't understand why it's so popular. However, I should say this right out of the way, though. If you do like this game, that's cool. I just don't personally enjoy it, and I don't really see why a lot of people do. But, hey, again, like I said, if you do, that's fine. Just please don't get offended by this. Or if you want to be like one of those toxic people that just wants to try to prove me wrong because they want to, go ahead. You know, be my guest, because I don't care. With that being said, let's get into why I hate Warzone so goddamn much, alright? This is going to be fun. Hopefully. My first point is that it encourages camping. Now, the whole multiplayer side of Modern Warfare also does this. I mean, all of the buildings have so many windows to shoot out of and get shot from. It's fucking ridiculous that dead silence is in this game, and it's so common to get that all anyone does is camp. It's just simply boring to fucking camp. I don't understand why people say that the gameplay of Warzone is fun. Sure, it is fun to stomp noobs, but good luck with that, with the fucking atrocious skill-based matchmaking system, which I'll get into later, believe me. But Jesus Christ, if you're not going up against slide-canceling no-lives, you're going up against fucking little Timmy who's too afraid to move one goddamn inch in his little hiding spot he found in downtown. Also, I want to point out the amount of bouncing Bettys and Claymores in this game are enough to give me both Modern Warfare 2 and World at War PTSD flashbacks. Number 2, the Verdansk map is way too big for just 150 players. Can you please fucking increase the player amount or add a new map that's slightly smaller instead of adding recycled areas to the fucking map and acting like it's something new and different? Seriously, why is it so big? I get BRs have to have decent sized maps to get it going, but this map either doesn't have enough players to support it, or it's just too goddamn big. Also, it's annoying as fuck running around for 15 minutes only to get sniped by some pussy sitting on a rooftop. If you're that guy I'm talking about, please get off the game, reevaluate your life, and get some sunlight for once in your life because God knows you need it. Number 3, the loadout system. It's a very cool idea if I'm being honest. I mean, usually in a BR game you have to really rely on getting good RNG loot and getting a beast gun out of just pure luck out of some crate instead of just simply choosing one that you want. And there are pros and cons to both the loadout system and the RNG system, but hear me out. This is Call of Duty, okay? Call of Duty is full of asshole, scummy players who will abuse the most overpowered weapons and make them the best way they can. And pretty much with the gunsmith system, you can make any gun the best in the game, but the fact that you can use perks in these loadout drops as well as, like perks like Ghost and Overkill that just make loadouts more irritating to go against, it makes it really annoying, especially if you haven't been graced with one from the sky or gotten enough money to buy one yourself. Meta weapons used by everyone are annoying enough, but when you combine that with either Ghost, which allows you to not be seen at all on the radar no matter what, or Overkill, which allows you to use 2 OP weapons at the same time, that just makes it dumb to use anything but what everyone else is already using. So why put yourself at a disadvantage when you can just do what everyone else does? Use the fucking MP5 and AS Val. Just do that. You'll get easy fucking kills and easy wins, or at least you'll start competing against other people. Number 4, the melee is fucking retarded. The hardest I rage in Warzone are always moments when I'm on the ground, I've just landed, right? Someone landed right next to me, it's some enemy, they're right behind me, I'm running away, trying to find some chests to get some loot. I get a gun first, right? And every single time, the enemy has the fucking balls to not run away, but he Bruce Lee's my ass in 3 hits and I fucking die. It is so infuriating how you can die faster with fists in this game than actual bullets. What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Number 5, the Roze skin is broken. It's another way to promote buying skins in the store for one thing. I mean, the game promotes camping so hard as it is, but the fact that there's a skin made purposefully dark so that you can lure in the dark shadows like a fucking rat is pretty irritating. From what I heard recently, there's gonna be a nerf to the skin soon to help with it, but I have to ask, Why wasn't it changed in the first place? And why did it take you guys so long to fucking change it after everyone in the community has asked for it to be nerfed? Number 6. Too many buildings to camp in and on top of. Especially in the area downtown, it's just a complete fucking camping nightmare. There's so many sniper lights, it gives me epilepsy. Seriously though, never go into any town or city in this map where there's a lot of windows, because you will just get ass blasted so hard. Number 7. The Gulag sucks, because it's impossible to snipe well in an enclosed space. I hate how the Gulag recently started giving us sniper rifles to use. Get rid of the fucking sniper rifles for fuck's sake. How am I supposed to fucking win? Quickscope? That's too difficult. Especially with the slow-ass ADS of the sniper rifles in this damn game. Oh, never mind. I'll just use the 5 millisecond Bruce Lee melee attack to kill my enemies in the Gulag, because that'll work. Number 8. The cheaters and hackers are rampant. Now, to be 100% honest, I don't usually run into hackers or cheaters all that often. At least I don't think they're hackers or cheaters, because I'm a PS4 player. For whatever reason, on PC, hackers are just rampant everywhere. But on console, I haven't really ran into them that much, but there's still some once in a while. I still see TikTok accounts all the time and YouTube channels promoting hacking clips, acting like they're fucking good at the game and saying shit like, I'm not hacking, it's just my gaming chair that I have. Dude, anyone that uses hacks and mods online games to ruin everyone else's time deserves to be put into one of these skill-based matchmaking lobbies. Number 9, crossplay with PC players. PC players are just simply put too good to have to be put up against as a console player. Make it to where we can fucking choose if we want to play against PC players or Xbox One players or both or none. How about no crossplay at all? Why am I forced to play crossplay in this fucking game? Oh, that's right, because you'll make me wait 20 goddamn years to get into a lobby that I'll just rage quit anyways. Crossplay is a cool feature for COD and I'm glad it's here, but why are we forced to play on it on the bigger modes and maps? It doesn't make sense. Number 10, get a good fucking anti-cheat system, Infinity Ward. This ties in with my point about the rampant hackers and cheaters on the game. Part of the reason why it's so common is because Activision and Raven and IW are not caring at all in the first place. They, for whatever reason, decide to not invest in an effective anti-cheat system that will keep players on the game. With so many of these fucking people cheating, it's already made a ton of players quit, like months ago, I'm talking. If Activision was a smart company, they would make a good anti-cheat system that prevents cheaters from being able to make new accounts at all and continue their cheating ways, but instead they're giving me stupid ass messages of the day telling me to buy the new anime skins to put on my fucking guns. Whatever happened to putting COD into a more realistic and serious tone this year? It's pretty fucking annoying every time I get on this game and I see a new Battle Pass bundle notification, which brings me to my next point. The Battle Pass. Now, I honestly like the Battle Pass system in BR overall. I mean, it's not a perfect system, but I'll take it over the randomized loot boxes any day of the fucking week. I think most people would. But why is it fair to give us all this cool shit in it after we buy it, and then just to tell us it'll all go away permanently in 2 months? Why the fuck is that a thing at all? I mean, I guess if you're a no-life Roze skin player that slide cancels every second, you can earn all this stuff in time. But for the rest of us casuals that have lives, it's wasting money. The seasonal pass trend needs to go away. Luckily, Halo Infinite's multiplayer is going to have a permanent battle pass purchase, so everything you see is going to stay there once you buy it every new season of that game. So if you didn't finish like the first season's battle pass, you can still go back to it as the new season's battle pass is out. So that's nice. Number 12, dead silence. Please, for the love of God, get rid of it or at least nerf it somehow. It is way too consistent to get on the ground, and it just promotes camping further due to the silent footsteps. I know I keep talking about how much of a hard-on this game has for campers, but I can't help it. Dead silence is just another one of those factors that just promotes you to camp. I feel like that they purposefully made the footsteps sound like baby rhinos stomping around everywhere so that you could try and get dead silence or just sit in a corner. Because if you don't move, you won't make footsteps. I mean, it would make sense. This whole game, not just Warzone, was designed for you to camp. And I'm just wondering, why are you promoting this playstyle? You know? Why? Getting rushed is pretty annoying, and getting third party is even more annoying, sure. But why can't you just promote all playstyles instead of just camping? Why do you think camping is fun? Number 13, Activision and the devs won't listen to the community at all. This isn't exactly new news, especially if you're a hardcore fan like me of COD, but it's still infuriating, and it's part of the reason why after Cold War I'm not buying new CODs anymore. They just never listen to us at all. In fact, they completely ignore us most of the time. I don't give a flying fuck about the new hentai weeaboo anime club bundles. I want to play a fun game. Activision, I know you're the greediest fucking company in the world, but can you please make smart decisions at least to complement your greed? Maybe, just maybe, if the product's good, you'll, I don't know, sell more if you do. If the game is good, how disconnected from reality do you have to be to sell games this unpolished, this broken, and not understand the game would have way more players? It would be even more popular somehow if it was just fucking polished. Stop trying to make us buy stuff from the store to detract from the fact that the game is terrible. You're not fooling us. Number 14. The game is way too big for being a Battle Royale game. It should not be more than 50 gigabytes. For some reason, Activision and Infinity Ward think Warzone is worth more than 50 gigs, which it's not. It's a game where you fucking run around and shoot people, or more often than not, get shot in the back by some camping fuckwad. So why exactly is this game worth over 100 gigs? Almost 200 gigs. Yeah, I know the game goes through a lot of big updates every week that are all worth 15 fucking gigs for some reason. Oh wait, I just answered my own question. Why the fuck are the updates so big? Especially considering they aren't even that impactful, or more often than not just add nothing special to the game. Oh wow, you added more hentai skins, tracer rounds, new modes that are just reskins of each other, and stupid fucking charms you can barely see on your gun 90% of the time, and this is worth a nearly 20 gig update? Get the fuck out of here, dude. And lastly, my number 15 point. This is the biggest one. I've saved the best for last. The one thing that if it were removed, I could see past every issue I've stated so far, because this feature is what makes all of those issues above far more prevalent, aside from maybe the hacking and cheating. But it's the skill-based matchmaking. Does anyone else miss when COD put you into lobbies that were based on connection rather than your skill level? I miss that. I know that COD technically has always had it to some degree or another, but it was at least fun. It nearly wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And it's honestly just killing the franchise at this point. I'm not understanding why anyone thinks this is a good idea for casual games. Ranked playlists are a whole different story. That's the whole point of ranked, is to have a certain skill level, a certain rank, if you will, that are based around people out of your skill level. And by the way, why is there no ranked playlist in Warzone? You know, something like League Play, which is in Cold War but not Warzone? Why? And why is it that the only defense people can come up with is get good? You know what I say to people who say get good seriously?
Fuck you.
How am I supposed to improve at the game when it literally is preventing me from doing so? And how come the players I get up against are so sweaty and so good at the game? They're miles away from me in terms of skill, so why am I being put against them? I thought skill-based matchmaking was made so that you were put up against people with the same skill level as you. I only have a 1.5 KD ratio in Warzone, so why am I getting put up against these Twitch streamer wannabes that play the game like their family's being fucking held hostage by Activision? I feel like there's more depth to the system than I realized, but I'm just too angry and stubborn and stupid to learn exactly what it is. I'll just say instead that skill-based matchmaking makes Warzone, and Modern Warfare's multiplayer as well, far less enjoyable than they should be. I said before that I think overall Modern Warfare is the best COD we've had since BO2, at least in my opinion. I think the game's very fun at times, and I've had a lot of memories made on it, similar to the old days when I had the Louis caliber squeaker voice, but skill-based matchmaking fucks all of those good times up. Take it out, and all I see is the best COD multiplayer out there to date, and I'm dead serious, man. The maps suck, but it'd still be a kick-ass multiplayer. Same with Warzone. If it didn't have skill-based matchmaking, or at least a way more fair one, it would be so much more fun. I'd understand why it was popular then. It would be great, but it's not a good skill-based matchmaking system, and I don't understand why everyone loves this game so much. It's boring, it's infuriating, the glitches and exploits and cheating are out of this world, but most importantly, it's just not fun at all. And having said all of that, like I said at the beginning, if you agree with me on anything I've said, don't harass anyone that does enjoy this game. I understand that for one, I'm nitpicking like an asshole right now, but there are people that seriously enjoyed this game, and I respect that, because I just can't look at it without wanting to vomit all over my PlayStation 4. Now, as much as this shit I've talked on Warzone is there anything I actually like about the game? Well, actually, yes. It's the fucking rebirth mode. Dude, this thing is so much fun. Even with the skill-based matchmaking in place, this mode is so much damn fun. I think part of it is that it's so hectic and chaotic that I never got angry, because I already know my chances of winning are really low anyway. But I cannot praise the rebirth resurgence mode enough. It is damn near perfect in every way. It's got the buttery, smooth controls of Modern Warfare, but also just put into a small battle royale map. It's just simple, chaotic fun, the way COD should be. So yeah, that was a really long rant, and I got really heated there. I apologize for that, but you know what? I couldn't help it. I really had to get this off my fucking chest, because this shit is irritating as hell. and I hope you just don't hate me for my opinions, because they are just my opinions. This isn't like the official why Warzone is the worst video game ever created, because I don't think it is, but it's just seriously a slap in the face to anyone that tries to play it seriously like me. Or someone just wants to play it for fun, you know? I just want to play COD for fun, and a lot of these issues aren't even just with Warzone. They're with modern COD games as a whole. They're unfinished. They have skill-based matchmaking that's completely unfair, and the devs don't listen at all. So a lot of this stuff doesn't even really apply to just Warzone. It could apply to Cold War and Modern Warfare's multiplayer, maybe even Black Ops 4's multiplayer. You get the point. A lot of this shit I had to rant about because it's been pissing me off for so many months now, ever since Warzone came out. And, yeah. I'll see you later then.